Welcome back to Satisfactory. Falcon Phoenix here. In the last episode, we built our starter factory. In this episode, we're going to build this. Yeah, that's right. We're going to get started on steel production. We have a lot to get done today. There's a few things we need to do first. If you look over off to the right, we're going to go ahead and get our Caterium started and our Quartz production started. Just a basic setup, just so we don't have to manually craft anything. We're also going to expand our coal power, and we're going to get started on our steel factory. We're going to unlock advanced steel production. We're going to do a little bit of cosmetics today with some stuff we're going to unlock in the awesome shop. So without further ado, let's get going. I'm going to start with our starter Caterium production. And while I was not recording, I took it upon myself to build out some foundations here, cleared a few trees, and I even ran a copper line from that node over there to here, and a Caterium line from right there to here. I've already went ahead and color coded a few things so you guys can kind of see what we're going to be doing. Right here, we're going to be smelting our Caterium ore into Caterium ingots. Right here, we're going to be making quick wire. Right here, we're going to be smelting our copper ore into copper ingots. And right here, we're going to be making copper sheets so that we can make AI limiters. And then those AI limiters will be stored right here, and quick wire will be stored right here. So I'm going to go ahead and build this out real quick, and I will meet you guys back here when I'm done, and I'll explain what I did. Alright, and we're back. So I went ahead and built it out, and I'm going to go ahead and explain what's going on. So these two smelters are putting out 12 ingots each of Caterium. These two constructors are producing quick wire. That one's producing 40, this one's producing 60, for a total of 100 quick wire. That one is only producing 20. And that one's going into its own storage bin. And then right here, I have two copper smelters putting out 25 each for a total of 50 copper ingots. Those copper ingots are being made into 25 copper sheets. Those copper sheets are going into this assembler. This assembler is making AI limiters. AI limiters are used for smart splitters, which we are going to use here soon, and that's going to go into its own storage unit. Since this has been going, I went ahead and took a few AI limiters, went ahead and unlocked smart splitters in the MAM as well. So yeah, this is our Caterium setup, and it will be nice to have all this set up so we don't have to worry too much about it. Next up, let's go ahead and get that starter Quartz set up. Quartz is going to be pretty easy to get set up. Basically, you're just going to have two constructors. One is going to be making quartz crystal, one is going to be making silica, and they're both going to be going into their own storage containers. So I will go ahead and get that set up, and I'll be right back. Oh my goodness, this is the slowest belt ever. Anyways, well, that is taking its sweet time. Go ahead and explain what's going on. Pretty easy. We've got quartz crystal being produced here, and we've got silica being produced there. Quartz crystal, I think, is at a rate of 22.5, and this one's 37.5. So it takes less raw quartz to make silica, but it takes more raw quartz to make quartz crystal. Quartz crystal is going to help give us signs. Silica is going to help us make glass. So that'll be really cool. Real quick, so if you look up at the top right, we do have our milestones selected, and we still have to complete phase 2 of the space elevator. So let's go ahead and get that smart plating going, which is just going to take rotors and reinforced iron plates. There we go. So that'll be making some smart plating. I went ahead and put in enough to make 500 exactly. And then when we're done with that, eventually we'll get started on our versatile framework. Let's go ahead and expand our coal power. So coal power, we're just going to take what we can. We're going to take the setup that we have over there, and we're basically going to multiply it by 4. So it'll give us a lot more power to work with. So when we build our steel factory, we'll have enough power. All right, I'll meet you guys over there. Alright, so the goal here is to take our 6 coal generators, and we're going to duplicate it on this side, and then we're going to multiply that by 2. So we're going to take this times 4, and then basically we will have 4 times the power, and we should be good for a while. Remember when we had these? Now we have all of these. Look at that. Look at all that power. It's a little weird because I have a few biomass burners, but I had to get some biomass burners just to keep things running. But now we have lots more coal power. It's all automated. Every generator is set to 88.888 repeating percent clock speed. We're consuming 13.333 repeating coal per minute, and each generator is consuming 40 water. So that means for every 6 generators, we're consuming 240 water and 80 coal. Now that that's all expanded, let's get started on our steel factory, and I'll show you where we're gonna build it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is where we're gonna build our steel factory. Since we have iron there and coal there, and we're gonna utilize a limestone node over there, this is gonna be the perfect place to have a starter steel factory. So I'm gonna go ahead and start building out some foundations, and I'll show you kind of the setup that we're gonna do. Went ahead and built out some foundations and color coded some things so you guys can see what I'm gonna be doing. The white areas are gonna be for foundries, the blue and green areas are gonna be for constructors, and the yellow area is gonna be for a couple assemblers. Off camera, I went ahead and built out the miners, some foundations, and just got some belts coming in because that was kind of a tedious part of it. Just wanted to skip that so you guys wouldn't have to deal with it. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started on this, and we're gonna walk you guys through it. We're gonna start by building out our foundries. I want to get this first initial lineup really good, and I want it to be just where the feet are just past the center there. One helpful tip I wanted to share with you guys was instead of using H to lock the hologram, if your guys' mouse has side thumb buttons, you can actually go into your key bindings here, and under right here where it says lock unlock hologram, just set one of those to that. And then if you want to do quick switch, you could just set that to the other one. So I'll show you here. For example, if you grab a constructor, you hit your mouse button, you can quick switch, or you can hit your other mouse button and lock the hologram. Just a helpful tip that I do. I don't see a lot of people that do that, and I thought that might be kind of useful for you guys. Anyways, let's get back to it. We're gonna get the belt logistics going here. Alright, got those set up here. I'm gonna need another one down here, actually. Alright, let's grab those conveyor lifts. And if you hear the little beep click thing, then that means it is connected. And each one of these foundries is gonna take 45, so Mark 1 belt will be perfect. Now between them, I want to use my highest belt speed. We are building out this factory here with Mark 2 belts. However, I'm building it with Mark 3 belts in mind, so that when we unlock Mark 3 logistics, we'll just upgrade it and it'll be perfectly efficient. So it'll be a little slow at first, but it will be nice when all we have to do is just upgrade to Mark 3 belts in the future. Perfect, so there's that. So basically I have coal coming in on the top, and then I have iron coming in at the bottom. We'll be splitting a manifold down one way and another manifold up on top. So coal will be going in, iron will be going in, and then we're gonna have steel ingots coming out. Okay, so up front here, we're just gonna be merging these first 5 together. So on this side, it's going to be a little bit different, and I'll show you guys what we're going to do here. I'm going to line that up. So I'm going to have 45 coming out of here. And we're going to basically split it 3 ways. 15 is going to come out this way. 15 is going to come out this way. 15 is going to come out the front. And we're going to have a merger right here. So we're going to have 15 going into here, 15 going into here. So this is going to be a total of 30 going into a constructor. Just going to make sure we have enough room here. Let's just do that. And that constructor is going to be doing steel pipes. And if the recipe, if you look here, the recipe for steel pipes requires 30. So it's a perfect, nice and even little system. So that's our steel pipes. Our steel beams are going to be set up a little bit different. So they're going to come out here. And we'll go like that. Make sure that's good. That's good. We're going to use Mark II belts. Alright, this is going to come out to one constructor. And that'll be lined up with our other constructor. Because it always looks nice when things are nice and lined up. That one's going to go straight into there. Alright, so those are all set up. This one's going to be doing its steel pipes. These 4 are going to be doing steel beams. These 3 right here are going to be merging into our assemblers. And we're going to put our assemblers probably give them a little bit more space here just because we have the space. Might as well. These are going to be doing encased industrial beams. Obviously, we don't have them yet, but we're going to go ahead and get it set up. So all we have to do is set the recipe, and we're done. Limestone's going to be coming in here and going to be going into 4 constructors making concrete, and I'll show you the way we're going to do that. So basically we're just going to manifold them out this way and then bring them back in this way. Let's go ahead and get her all hooked up and check for leaks. I'll meet you up top. Alright, so I'll walk you through what we got going on here. We've got 6 foundries, each putting out 45 steel per minute. So for a total of 240 ingots. And that is going into 5 constructors. So we got 4 constructors putting out beams. We have 1 constructor putting out pipes. Currently I have all of these going into 1 storage bin until we actually unlock this and we can get that going. So I figured we might as well use it and go ahead and make sure we get all 60 going into here. So these 4 do steel beams, these do pipes. These 4 constructors over here are making concrete, which will go into our assemblers for the encased industrial beam when we get there. And then we each have our 3 storage units. So that's our steel factory. It's just a basic open setup right now. I think the next step we should do is let's go check out the awesome shop. Let's see what we've got for tickets and Let's see if we can unlock some more cosmetics, and maybe we can make this factory look a little bit nicer. All right, I'll see you guys over there. Well, we're back at our awesome sink here, and you can see we actually have 22 coupons, but I wanted to show you guys another quick tip. So if you have a bunch of extra coupons on you and you don't want to carry them around or store them so you don't lose them, because they're pretty valuable, what you can do is you can actually, if you have to make sure you have at least one printable coupon, you print it, and then you take the coupons that you have and you put them in it and then escape. And then when you go back in, they're already right here. So you don't have to carry them around. But we want them because we're going to spend them in the awesome shop. So while I was off camera, I went ahead and took our AI limiters and I threw them in here, and that's how I got so many tickets right away. Let's see what we can buy in the awesome shop. So I was already doing a little bit of shopping. Definitely wanted beams, pillars, railing, and catwalk, road barriers, windowed walls, steel frame windows looks good. Label sign bundle, yes, we definitely want that. The street light, might as well get goat music because it's free. Let's get that. See how much silica and quartz we have. Oh yeah, plenty. Cool. It looks like our smart plating's done. See what versatile framework's gonna take. Looks like it's gonna take modular frames and steel beams. Okay, well, we're back at the hub. Let's go ahead and check on our milestones here. Our advanced steel production, looks like we just need those steel pipes. Expanded power infrastructure, just need the beams. Hyper tubes. This will be easy to get once we get the encased industrial beams. Logistics Mark III. Ooh, we might be able to get at least these three, and then blueprints. Awesome. So let's go check out our basic steel factory, and let's see what we have for parts, and then maybe we can unlock some milestones, get advanced steel production going, and then we'll do some cosmetics. I'll see you guys over there. Ooh, that's a lot of steel beams. Nice. Let's go back to the hub and we'll see what we've got. See you guys over there. All right, we're coming back into the hub. Let's see if we have enough to get some of these unlocked. I know we have enough for advanced steel production. Logistics Mark III. Yeah, there we go. We have enough for that as well. And expanded power infrastructure. Let's go ahead and grab what we need for that real quick. And that's cool. We'll get 3 things unlocked. Ooh, we can also get blueprints. Oh, that's going to be exciting. I can't wait to get blueprints. So we've got blueprints, advanced steel productions, expanded power infrastructure, logistics Mark III. Woo, all 4 at the same time. How about that? Thanks, Ada. Sorry, Ada. Hate to cut you off like that. We're trying to do good stuff here. All right, let's go back to our basic steel factory and see if we can get it converted to an advanced steel factory. While we're on our way over there, thought I would maybe talk a little bit about what we're gonna do for the build. So I've been thinking about what I want to do for this build, and I've kind of settled on an idea, and I want to build a futuristic city, maybe a little bit of a dystopian style. A city, but I don't want it to be just buildings. I want it to actually be a nice looking city, and I want it to be functional. It's gonna probably destroy my PC, but we're gonna try it anyway. And I hope you guys enjoy following along. We can build it together. Okay, we landed back here at our basic steel factory, and now all we have to do, bam, encased industrial beam, bam, encased industrial beam. And I know one of these is going to be set to 87.5. We're going to go ahead and upgrade all those belts to Mark III now. We will probably run out, but that's okay. Due to the power of editing, you guys won't have to worry about it. So let's go ahead and get Mark III belts going, and I will see you guys when it's all done. We got her all upgraded. So basically the inputs and the outputs of the foundries are set to Mark III belts, which are limited at 270, and I upgraded a few of them just to make sure things are flowing nice and smooth and we don't have any cap limits. These are all Mark III belts coming in from the miners, so everything's running nice and efficient. We've got all green lights. If you look at our power consumption here, our power consumption is doing very, very good. So nice and even. I think I got a couple things back at the other place that are probably turning on and off. But that is our steel. I had to go grab some power slugs and make some power shards so I can overclock my miners. But other than that, things are running good. Let's go back to the hub, see if we can unlock some stuff, and I will see you guys when we get there. All right, we're back at the hub. Check our last milestone, hypertubes, and let's get her done. Awesome. So now we can start working on our phase 2 of our space elevator, which we are going to do versatile framework. So if we look here at the recipe for versatile framework, which we'll just go do our napkin math here. So in order to produce 2 versatile framework, I need a modular frame and steel beams. So that means in order to get 500 versatile framework, I need 250 modular frames. We can definitely do that. So there's our 250 modular frames. So we'll go ahead and load what we can. We'll get some of these going, and that'll be it. Let's check out all the stuff that we unlocked. We now have Mark II miners. Sweet, which I could probably upgrade my other miners from Mark 1s, but we'll do that later. Expanded power infrastructure. So we've got power towers now. We've got power storage. Mark II power poles, which allow 7 power line connections. We've got logistics Mark III. Awesome. We also have some signs, industrial storage, transport. So we've got tractors. Actually, I think tractors were unlocked a while ago, but whatever. Foundations, we unlocked some stuff in the awesome shop. We've got some window frames, architecture. How about we go do some cosmetics on our steel factory? Let's see if we can make our steel factory look a little bit nicer, huh? How about that? Oh, I left a crate? Oh no. No one likes leaving crates. So we're back at our steel factory, and we should probably try to design this and at least make it somewhat look like a building, huh? So the first thing I'm gonna do is just get a storage bin off of the side so I can drop off some of the stuff that I probably won't need. I think for this one, I'm just gonna do like a basic factory design right now. Later on, when we get a little bit more cosmetic materials, we'll make it look really nice. However, I don't like the boxy shape, so we're gonna fix that. It'll still be kind of boxy, but it won't be as bad. I like this to be kind of like a little entrance area. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish up some of these cosmetics real quick. Make it look kind of nice, and then I will see you guys later. Alright, as you can see, we're back here at the hub. The steel factory is done, but I'm going to make you guys wait for the cinematics to actually see it. So that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed following along while we got our Caterium done, our Quartz done, we expanded our coal power, and we finished our steel factory. We also got advanced steel production unlocked, and we got a few more things opened in the MAM. So as always, if you guys have any comments or suggestions, leave them in the comments section below. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe so you guys don't miss the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed, and with that being said, I'll see you guys next time.